Both brown and red onions give amazing colours when you naturally dye with them. Red onions are particularly special, as under the right conditions they can produce a beautiful, unexpected colour. They may stain your hands purple, but today we are challenging ourselves to use red onion skins to dye this fabric green. The first job is to peel all the onions. Generally, you will need the same weight of onion skins as your fabric. Red onions are great for dyeing because of the natural pigments they contain, specifically anthocyanins and quercetin. These compounds are highly pigmented and water soluble. Next, cover the skins with enough water so that your fabric can be submerged later on. Surprisingly, it's not the amount of water used in the dye bath that will affect the strength of the dye. The strength of the dye bath is actually only affected by the ratio of dye pigment to fabric. As you can see, the colour from the onion starts to transfer into the dye bath almost immediately. The longer you leave it, the stronger and richer it becomes. At this point, it's looking very red. You wouldn't think it would dye fabric green. Today we have two types of fabric that we are trying. The first is just plain cotton, and the second is some that we have pre-treated with a mordant called aluminium sulfate. A mordant can be used to change the dye colour, as well as help it to stick better to the fabric. This time, we are just dyeing small cotton fabric samples as a test for our colour diary. The one with the corner cut is the untreated fabric. Now it's time for the exciting part, seeing what colours you end up with. Hopefully we get that green we've been talking about. The unmordanted fabric produces a dusty pink, but the mordanted fabric goes a beautiful khaki green. This is because the mordant has helped to create an alkaline pH, so when it reacts with the anthocyanins in the dye, they turn green. The longer you keep the fabric in the dye bath, the deeper the colours. All it took was 1 minute to get those initial amazing shades. We think we could get it even greener if we did a few more experiments. That's the beauty of natural dyeing.